It's Canada, the first country who moved from being a free country to a totalitarian one. I'm very worried about Canada. Yeah.
So am I, and I can tell you what the problem is. The majority of Canada didn't question the narrative, didn't do any research, and it's really bad. And the beautiful Canadians that are doing something, there's just not enough of them. And we have, a prime idiot that's pretty evil, in our ruling our country, and he's ruled it till it's a Canada that I don't like, I don't recognize. We're on a mass tasering people for mask issues. We've already shot a senior to death over a mask issue. They didn't even know how to deal with a senior citizen and a mask issue in a store right at the beginning. So that's how they got the rest of them to toe the line or so.
I'm worried about many countries, but it doesn't look good in Canada. And you know how they do things? First, they do a survey. Sometimes they do this, the establishment. They do a survey, which is fake, and then they tell people
They've came with a survey and they told us 55% of Canadians want to force all Canadians to take a jab. Well, I don't believe that at first. That fucking news made me angry. I thought, even if it was true, who the fuck are these fuckers to tell us that we have to be part of a global experiment? And they obviously didn't do their research.
This is what you think. This is what you want. So now we can do this. See? And Canada, they had these detention centers. They have them.
We're a joke on them. We are a joke. And it was very upsetting to watch one of the MPs in the Parliament building call out Trudeau, and they mocked him. And then weeks later, or a couple months later, it was uncovered by Rebel News. Not any of the other stupid Canadian newses. They pretty well are just gone, completely owned by Trudeau and Trudeau's narrative only.
There are prisons. Yeah. And first they tried to
There's a big prison up north.
hide them, but then they couldn't hide them, right? So now they have to do something. And this is what they did. They did a survey. Well, this is what they found. A majority of the Canadians support these detention centers, according to this survey.
Hey, I don't even know anybody that been asked. See, I find our news elsewhere. This guy's pretty good, but I also find news on Asian news.
Conducted by Campaign Research. It also found that a majority support the fining and imprisonment of people who spread flu misinformation.
You can spread AIDS, and it's totally legal.
Okay, so this is what I think is going on here. This is what the government wants to do. They want to.
It's really hard to know if Canadians are that stupid, but I'll tell you, I found one Canadian, and she's in her 60s. She has incredible health issues. She's even been on chemo, and she got it, and she got really sick, and she could almost die. Now, that stupid Canadian would be happy to lock us all up for 5 years, and guess where I saw her? Walking on the street, downtown Vancouver shit show neighborhood with no mask on. Crazy.
Arrest people for saying something about the flu, and they want these detention centers. Yeah. So then they present this survey. Now, there is a possibility, of course, that the survey is correct. But that's a nightmare. If this is correct, if this is what the Canadians actually think. Yeah. All right. Here's something from Sweden.
So, anyway, It's pretty disgusting here in Canada. No wonder why I wake up sick every day.